Today, we're making 3 odd yet awesome upgrades for your French cleat tool wall. Let's get into it. So our first holder is going to be for an iron. Yeah, you heard that right. Just a regular iron that you use on your clothes. I keep it in the shop to use for iron-on edge banding, to hide plywood edges. The problem is, I use it often enough to keep it in the shop, but seldom enough that I really don't have a home for it. So, let's give it one. We're gonna build this from some aluminum flat bar to slide between the plastic housing and the metal part of the iron. So first, we have to cut grooves in our pieces in order to slide that flat bar in. And so I space it off the wall just a bit to where if I put the iron in here, it's not actually touching in case it's still really warm when I put it back in there. But the measurement really doesn't matter as long as you have enough clearance for the iron to go in. So cutting this groove is easier when it's a whole piece and not actually into small pieces. Once you have that groove, we can cut out miters to make our frame. So I used my picture frame jig to cut these miters out, but we'll use CA glue to hold the miters with wood glue in order to hold it for the long term. So once that frame is assembled, you can epoxy in and secure in your flat bar into the groove. Then all that's left is attaching the French cleat on the back, and the iron is ready to assemble. For our next jig, we're gonna hang this power strip. It's got some LED lights on the bottom that kind of flip out. The company Kung Fu sent this to me. I'll have a link in the description if you wanna get one of these for yourself. It's pretty awesome, and once you see it on the wall, you'll want one too. So I marked out our board here. We have a center line here and a center line here. I came up 1/4 of an inch in order for the holes in the back of the plug to outline and make it exactly center with our board. Helpful tip, when you're trying to hang something like this that has these slots in it, just take a piece of masking tape, tape it over the holes, just like that. You kind of press it down so you can kind of see it there. Then you take a marker and you can mark out where those holes are at in order to get it on our piece. So now what I'm gonna do is now with this line here, their tape, slide that off the side. So now with our tape with a center line marked, we're gonna match up our center line and the top of our holes. And now we'll drill our holes for our screws to mount it on there. All my brad nails is blue through the front. Dang it. Now you can see how messy my lathe is. And just to show you how bright this light is, it's obviously dark. That's pretty darn bright. And for my last jig, we're gonna do PPE. Because I'm terrible about using it, and I figure if it's more convenient, I'll use it more. So this is what I usually wear in the shop, and that fits perfectly on the scrap. So I figure we'll put that down there, hang that there, and put that there. Well guys, thanks for checking out this odd but awesome French cleat upgrades. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe. And I try to put out videos every other week. So thank you for joining us on this build, and we'll see you on the next one.